Have you ever desperately wanted change and then immediately felt resistance? Maybe you want more joy, more ease, more freedom, more support, purpose, excitement. So we want all these things. We want something different. And then what happens? We just stay the same. Has that ever happened to you? So when we want to change and it doesn't happen and we feel stuck, we often think it's because we're lazy or we're unmotivated or we're doing something wrong. But I don't think that's the real reason at all. If you're a human being, and you probably are if you're watching this, you're wired. You're wired to stay in the familiar. You're wired for familiarity. You want to stay safe. Your nervous system wants you to stay safe in the same place you're in now. So even if you're in debt, you're in a horrible relationship, you don't like your job, blah, 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 fill in the blank for you. Even if your life is hell, it's known. And your nervous system knows how to operate and cope with where you're at now. So it keeps you in the same space because anything else is dangerous. So us ladies tend to adapt into survival mode. And that layers in with this kind of staying safe, and we end up feeling very disconnected. And we end up feeling this discomfort in our bodies, in our lives, and we'd rather be there than in possibility. So it kind of creates the separation between us and where we want to be. And you're not wrong for getting there. You're hardwired to stay in the same place. So we end up staying in the relationship that it's not quite right. We end up staying in the job that's unfulfilling. Our routines start to just deaden us on the inside. And we keep putting our dreams off for later. So everything feels familiar. It can get a bit boring, but it is familiar. So therefore, it is safe to your body and nervous system. So we end up carrying fear around making changes and having change. And the moment we start to implement a change, our nervous system and our body mind will try and pull us back into where we're at to keep us safe. So we have fear of judgment. We're worried other people might judge us if we change. That's dangerous. Stay the same. Fear of failure. What if I make a change and it doesn't work out? I'm going to fail. And we don't like that. So let's stay the same. Fear of success. Well, if it went really well, what would I do? How would I be? I'd have to be different. Da, 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 da. So I'll stay the same. It's unknown. Fear of becoming different. Well, what if I changed as a person if I made these changes? Well, that would be dangerous. So I'll stay the same. Fear of losing people. Yeah, you might lose friends on the way when you don't fit their model of you anymore. So that's dangerous as well, and it feels very uncomfortable. So I'll stay the same. Fear of making the wrong decisions. Again, with with it's another variation of all these flavors. So I'll stay the same. Fear of regret. Ooh, what if I regret my changes and I want to go back to how it was and I can't? It's safer to stay the same. Fear of disappointing others. What will people think of me if I change? I'm going to disappoint them. I'm no longer going to be able to do that thing for that person because I'm now doing this. I'll stay the same. I don't want to disappoint people. Because a huge thing is us changing, people not liking it. People love us to stay in the little box that we're in. The box they've put us in. You know, if you're the person that always helps out at everything and says yes to everything and helps out at all the charity events and all the parent stuff and all the da 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 da, and suddenly you start not having time to do that, everyone's going to go, well, she's changed. And you know, you can get loads of judgment thrown on you. And it's really hard to say no to things when you've always said yes. So it brings up huge fears. So if you've identified as being the strong one, the reliable one, the helper, the supporter, the sensible one, the caretaker, the fill in the blank, you can feel really trapped in that identity in life. So sometimes it's not about fearing changing our lives, it's about fear of changing our identity. We fear changing who we've always been. So we end up ignoring those little nudges as our intuition is trying to push us into something new. We override and squash our desires. We limit them. We think they're not important. We can live without them. We push through and we end up burnt out in crisis, just running from problem to problem and being the helper to everybody. Your life doesn't have to be falling apart for you to make a change. You're allowed to want something different. So, what makes change feel safer? Well, getting support, having people around you going through the same thing really can help you and give you the courage and confidence to make changes. So, having that community can really help you. Your local friends, i.e., the ones that want to keep you in the same place, are not always the ones that are going to help you make a change. It's people who are also on this journey that's going to really help. And making small shifts. You don't have to transform your life immediately, just make little incremental upgrades and changes. Try little things out for a month. Just make little incremental changes all the time. They add up, they stack. So we also want to start reconnecting with ourselves and going quiet, having that time to listen to the body, listen to the intuition, listen to those little nudges. Those gems are going to be the thing that pushes you forward and gives you that pathway to what you want in a safe way. And giving yourself permission to have more fun, more joy, and kind of expand your comfort zone. I always say, don't, jump out of your comfort zone, expand it. Do the little incremental things. Add a little bit more fun in. Do something that lights you up. So we don't need to blow everything up. We can just start making small changes today. So on the 1st of June, I'm starting a new healing series called The Courage to Want More. And this is your invitation to come and join us, for this series. We're really looking at that fear of change. And we're going to go through aspects of clearing all the emotional blocks and the clutter and the mental chatter and things that's blocking us really feeling safe with change. So we can reconnect with our desire and start to implement some changes in our lives. Feeling emotionally safe for expansion and change, with me supporting you through the process. So we kick off on the 1st of June. There's 2 options. If you want to go this alone, you can just purchase the series and run through it. I'll email you every time a new session drops. If you want the community and the support, ladies, we have the Ease Within community. You can sign up to be a part of the membership. The series is included, the healing series is included, and all the others. So you can listen to this one and then pull on some other resources and listen to other series that are around this topic as well, in like different ways, so that you're submerging yourself in all of this healing that's going to support the changes, and you've got the community and support of the women inside the community. So if it feels like a bit of you, sign up below, find out more. If not, start trying to have a bit more fun. Start making some incremental small changes in your life, because they will start to stack and add up. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.